Everybody, hey, it's time for the little sports mafia. AJ, for once, is not taking a day off. So, welcome to everyone to Wednesday's a special, not special. Every edition with you is special, AJ. You know that?
I appreciate that.
Well, we appreciate you. And here he is, the man, the leader of the don of the sports mafia, AJ Bocchini.
Oh, hi, Jack. Welcome to the show, guys. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning. Get outside if you can today. I'm just lucky we all survived yesterday's sports nightmare that would have been Giannis' injury, but it's not a nightmare anymore because I'll get into that detail. But
okay.
But yeah, so it's a good day, and we're happy to be here.
Are the kids getting squirrely in school, AJ, with the weather turning?
During the eclipse, there were. I actually was asked not to come in on Monday. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, because they were going to have the whole school out for the eclipse.
Oh, nice.
And I was asked not to come in.
Because you'd be passing out cigarettes outside?
No, because there'd be too much commotion for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Did you watch the eclipse at all?
I was outside before the eclipse, so I didn't get to. I didn't have the proper glasses. I'm pretty sure my glasses would have worked because my glasses are tinted.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure my glasses would have worked. I'm not sure.
Your glasses are rose tinted. Did I saw your Aunt Cindy and the Cardinals fan. They went all out for the eclipse.
I'm sure they did. That doesn't surprise me.
They always go all out. Hey, we should give a shout out to Matt, the Cardinals fan, because he was integral in taking him to the Bucs game, and he got you a jersey.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Matt for the new PC jersey. I don't know. Ever since that Pat Connaughton is hit like 6 at 8 threes, so I'll take credit for it.
That's cool. All right, we're talking Bucs. Let's talk Bucs. They beat the Celtics last night.
Yes, sir.
Did you watch?
I did watch.
Okay, did you watch the whole thing?
I watched in horror as Giannis went down in the third quarter.
Oh my God! So how did they? We'll talk about Giannis in a minute. But once he went out in the third quarter, how did the Bucs hold on to the lead against the Celtics?
Words.
Okay.
Pat
Bev. Yes. Why? What did he do?
Pat Bev. The Celtics cut it to 14 in the third.
Mm-hmm.
And Pat Bev had 5 straight points. So.
Were those only 5 points to game?
No, but he I think he had like 12 or something like that.
He did.
So he was huge.
Cool.
Yeah, he was huge. Tonight's a big game for the Bucs. The Magic are currently in 4th, but the Bucs won the Magic twice in the last 3 games.
Whoa! How? Forget about that for the moment. Before you go on, the Celtics. How did the Bucs? How can the Celtics beating everybody? The Bucs have a 4-game losing streak. They're losing. They lost to Washington. They lost to the Washington Bullets, for God's sake.
Yeah. No Horford. No Porzingis.
No who? Porzingis?
No Horford or Porzingis.
Okay.
So the Bucs had the advantage inside.
Okay.
And Chris played a full game and played really well.
Oh, he did. Did he look good? Did he look good moving around?
Yeah, he did.
Good. We're kind of losing you a little bit there, Age. Your connection isn't that great. There, you're back.
We're good.
Now you're frozen. There you are.
We're good?
We're good, although I can hear something in the background. Do you hear that?
Hold on. The light in the background?
Yeah, your connections.
Hold on. They closed the door. So
okay.
Is that better?
Yeah, but now you're gone again. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, we can hear you clearly. All right, there you are. Okay. I like the black screen better than you, actually.
Yeah, right.
Now you're frozen up again.
I am? I can hear you.
Okay.
And see you.
Okay, so did you know, AJ, in last night's Celtics game, there were only 2 free throws the whole game?
Taking the whole game? Yeah, by Giannis, 2.
And how is that possible in this day and age?
That's not That's very rare. There was a good, you know what that means? It means there was a good flow to the game for sure.
It's
It was phenomenal.
the Celtics were the first team in NBA history to not shoot a free throw.
Right. Well, they didn't really. They shot 28 threes, so they didn't really attack the lane much. So
Yeah. Okay. So, do you think does this give you hope for the Bucks, or no? Does it
it
matter?
does, but this is a big week for them. They got to beat Orlando tonight
Okay. Why do you say it's a big game tonight, AJ?
because Orlando's in fourth, and they play them twice. And if they lose to them, they're only 2 games behind. So if they lose to them twice, they'll get jumped in the third, or they'll get dropped in the third.
Okay. What about the Cavs? What are they doing?
They're in fifth right now. They dropped a couple.
Again? They're in fifth.
Yeah.
Who's in third? Orlando?
New York.
New York, and the Bucks just got pummeled by New York the other night.
Yeah, they did.
How did that happen?
Dante DiVincenzo.
Oh God! Give me a break.
No, I'm not lying to you. Guy had like 12. Guy had like 12 points in 2 minutes.
Okay. Well, he must have been happy about that.
He was very happy after the game. He was very excited. He was like, we won the championship here, but now I'm with the Knicks, so he was very happy.
Good for him. I wish him well. All right. Any other predictions for the end? When does the regular season end?
Sunday.
It has been forever. This season. It's been a long season. It doesn't seem. The Bucks are in second. I mean, they're making the playoffs, but it does not feel like a very happy season.
No, it doesn't.
Why is that? Explain it to me.
Because I think people's expectations when they got Dame were astronomical.
But shouldn't they have been?
By astronomical, I mean like 20 to 25 games above 100.
Okay.
I think people automatically thought they were just going to cruise to the NBA championship, which anybody knows with adversity comes strength in numbers. So I believe that they could, they're not just going to cruise. Obviously, They need help. Like any team, they need help. So.
Okay. Is there any team that's more injured than others that you know?
I'd say the Warriors.
Warriors? Okay.
They've been banged up all year long, and they can't get out of ninth. So.
In the East, everybody's pretty healthy, I guess. What's wrong with Cleveland? Why have they dropped so much?
They just dropped a couple games, and they were right up there, and then they dropped a couple, and it's so jam-packed that they just dropped. So you can drop a couple spots in a couple games,
Yeah. Okay. All right. So anything else you want to say about the Bucks? Now Giannis, he's going to be out. We don't know how much longer.
We don't know how long. It's just a calf strain, though. So.
They said, the calf strain is like
well, I know, but it could have been like they were worried about his Achilles and stuff.
I know. You cut me off. Let me finish. The calf strain in a lot of athletes, Aaron Rodgers had a calf strain and then he tore his Achilles.
Yeah.
So did Kevin Durant when he had a calf strain, right? Did he tear his Achilles?
Yeah, he did tear his Achilles against Toronto.
Yeah. So I mean, the calf strain doesn't sound like much, but that's like a leading indicator that there are Achilles problems.
Yeah, they checked his Achilles on his MRI this morning, and they said it was intact. So.
Okay. If you were the Bucks and he was like sore but could play, would you play him the rest of the year?
No, not the rest of the regular season. No.
Even if it means dropping out a second?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'd rather have a healthy Giannis and be in fourth than a non-healthy Giannis and be in second.
Okay. Makes sense. I agree with you for once. Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. Want to talk NCAA basketball?
Other news. Well, I got other news.
Okay. Go ahead.
First news of the day. This just came across the wire. The Packers will open the season. Where, Jack?
I don't know. You tell me. Oh, against Philadelphia?
Yes, sir.
Oh, they were predicting that.
I know it was either going to be the Packers or the Browns, but it's the Packers.
Are you happy about that?
No, no, because my no, and I'll tell you why. Because my guess is it's going to be a Packers home game.
I thought it was a Phillies home game.
Oh, good. Let them lose a home game. Good, that's fine.
I think that's what it is. I thought I heard that. No matter who Philly was going to, because Philly was a for sure. They knew they were going to play. But like you said, it could have been the Browns. It ends up being the Packers. That just came across, huh?
Just this morning, actually.
Okay. All right. Well, that's interesting. So you're
Shout
on
out
the
to
hip.
Christian Watson too. He got married yesterday.
Oh, was he able to walk down the aisle without hurting his hamstring?
Yeah, hey, they came across the source of those. I don't know what it was, but he said he saw a specialist and they know what the source.
He saw a specialist, all right.
Yeah.
Specialist for his mindset.
Yeah.
So he better not have been doing the splits on the dance floor at his wedding with those hammies.
No, not like I was the other night. No.
That's right. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. So Packers, what else? You Packers open is the whole schedule out, AJ?
Yes, I believe the opponents are out, but I don't know if the whole schedule's out yet.
Okay. All right, we can talk about that when it comes out. That's a good scoop. Way to go.
Yes,
Might have to call you Scoop Bokini.
Yes, sir.
What else you got going on? Do you want to talk about in the world of sports?
Let's see. So regular season ends Sunday.
Of the NBA. I have stuff.
I got hired by Arkansas.
Okay, what do you think about that?
I don't love it. Because as a coach, it's one thing if you leave to go to one school, but to go to a school that's in your conference that you're going to play twice a year and say, oh, the program needs a new voice, which basically means, AKA, I wasn't good enough, now I need a new voice.
Oh!
Yeah. So, Cal, way to go. Way to be gutsy and go to a school inside your own conference.
Well, don't you think, though, AJ? I mean, I hear what you're saying. However, he's going to get the worst of it as far as people getting on him and stuff. It's not like he's going from Arkansas to Kentucky. He's not going from the also ran to the favorite. He's not doing that. He's doing the opposite.
Yeah, no, he's doing the exact opposite.
Then why is he doing it? Money?
Because they couldn't hire Bobby Portis. That's why. No, I'm kidding. No, I just think it's money. I think it's a money game.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Arkansas, as much as Musselman did a good job at Arkansas, I think you did a really nice job actually. I think that they're just going for it, and I think they're going for it. But did you see the top commit from Arkansas decommitted after Cal got the job?
No.
Yeah, he's like the number 4 center and the number 4 forward in the game, and he decommitted from Arkansas.
Well, it's not who recruited him.
Exactly, Musselman recruited him. So
yeah. So did Musselman get fired?
I think he moved on to a different job. I can't. Don't quote me on that. But
okay, he's a good coach.
Yeah, he's a really good coach. Interesting dude, but a really good coach.
What do you mean, interesting dude? Why do you say that?
Well, he's the one who took his shirt off at the NCAA tournament after they won the game.
Oh. You didn't like that, huh?
Not really.
Okay. AJ, you're such a stick in the mud. You are funny. What a traditionalist you are. You don't like the Packers going to Brazil. You don't like the coaches taking their shirts off. You got to loosen up a little, buddy.
Hey, the only reason I don't.
How old are you? 95?
The only reason I don't like the Packers going to Brazil is the game's going to be on a freaking Friday. That's
great.
I know, but it's a Friday night.
Yeah.
I want to watch my team play on a Sunday.
You got to get with it, man. I'm going to call you. I'm going to start calling you Gramps.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grandpa AJ.
You can if you want. That's fine. But Friday nights are when they go to the high school games. That's why I don't want to miss the Packer game.
Okay. All right. Let's talk college basketball. They just had a championship, you know.
Yes, sir.
What do you think of the two champions? Were they worthy?
South Carolina was really good. I thought it was unfortunate the way the UConn Iowa game kind of got mired in controversy.
What was the controversy?
The offensive foul call. I know it was the right call, but people on Twitter were like, "That's not, you don't make that call." Yada yada yada. So I think it was unfortunate how it got mired in controversy. The interesting thing, my dad brought this up the other day, and credit to the agent for this statement. Who is going to raise the level of women's basketball now in the college game? Because we know that Caitlin Clark is going to raise the level of the WNBA, and all this.
Juju.
Juju, she's only a freshman. That's right. They can use her and the USC brand. That's correct.
Yeah.
Good call on that one, Jack.
See? Yeah.
Good. But it was amazing to see. It was amazing to see. It was amazing to see. It was amazing to see, like, the amount of stars in that UConn Iowa game, and the freshman class at South Carolina is something else, man. They're really good. They're really good. And they'll be good for a while. Dawn Staley's a really good coach.
She is. She must be. It's cool for her.
3 national titles, and I thought it was very classy. Her comments at the end of the tournament about Caitlin and raising the profile. By the way, shout out to the women's game. 16.7 million viewers.
And more than that.
They had 2 more.
They had 8. They had 4 more million. It's 18 million.
Oh, they had 18. I read it wrong. Sorry.
That's right. No, you got 2 different sources. But regardless, the women outdrew the men.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think it was cool. I think it's cool for the game, in general. I just think it's really cool that they got to that point, and I think it's really cool that, I think you're going to start seeing a lot of, a lot of girls get involved in the game. Younger girls get involved in the game because of Caitlin's exposure, and I just think that with college basketball having an NIL deal now, with different schools, that I think it's going to have a lot more exposure. You're going to see a lot more exposure at different points of the game, and I think that's really good for the game, and I just think it's really good. So I'm excited.
Is anything wrong with the men's game?
Too much chalk, actually.
Too much chalk. You're the chalk meister.
No, I just think there's, the men's game this year, like, UConn was so highly advanced above everybody else that everyone knew that, didn't know, but that UConn was going to win.
Yeah, I said all along, they felt inevitable.
So it felt inevitable, so I don't think there was a lot of, the most interest I had in that game was watching Klingon and Edie, and I saw 5 minutes of that, and that's all I needed to see. So, but
is Klingman going to go pro?
He's 7'2". I don't see why not, and he's a mid lottery pick right now. So.
Mid? You don't think he'd be one of the top picks?
I think he would be, but I think he was listed as a mid lottery pick going in the national championship.
Okay. So you think he's the real deal? He's going to be good in the NBA?
If he can shoot a little bit, yeah.
Okay, what about Eddie?
No.
He had 37.
I know he did, but he can't move, Jack.
How did he get 37 with another tall guy guarding him? How did that happen?
They just tried to through the post as much as they could.
I know you can throw it in the post, but if someone's going to get dominated by a defender, it's not going to help you. He scored 37. I'm not an Edie fan because I don't like watching that style of basketball. I'd give Purdue credit; they almost got the Big Ten to a championship, but no one was surprised that UConn won.
No one was. By the way, do you know that it's been 24 years since the Big Ten won championship?
I did know that. 24
years.
What do you think about that?
That's insane. That is not good for the conference.
Well,
the last time, Mateen Cleaves is now 45 years old.
I know.
He was
Michigan State.
Yes. He's now 45 years old with a good-looking beard, but
Huh.
but when you see Mateen Cleaves and you see 2000 national championship, and that's the last one, that ain't it. That ain't it. That's not a good look.
No, it's not. Well, it's not going to change soon. The way it's going.
Because none of the talents is coming in the Midwest.
Yeah. Why is that?
You know what? Honestly, I don't know. Because the talent in the Midwest, the young talent in the Midwest is really good. Look at like Janowski from Pewaukee, um, um, Xavier Mitchell from Iowa State. He's going to Iowa State from Oshkosh North. Um, I can't forget Kniffel, and then there's a couple kids from, there's the one kid from Grafton, and then there's a couple kids from Homestead. So there's just a lot of talent in the Midwest, and I, I, a lot of it's not staying home, but a lot of it's spread out. So you would think that some of it would come back to the Midwest. So,
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, it's not a good. The Big Ten is not strong. It's not good. There's no foreseeable end to it. I guess is what I'm saying. You never know what's going to happen.
Although now I can't say that because now UCLA is coming in the conference. So.
Oh yeah, but that's cheating. Okay, so college. Any other thing? Do you think now UConn is one? There's only two. Kentucky and UCLA are the only schools that have won more championships than UConn. Is this a dynasty that Hurley has going there?
If he stays.
Where is he going?
I saw this on Twitter, and I'm not sure that it's true.
Oh,
but
AJ.
But Kentucky is prepared to throw the boat at him. Let's just say
he's not going to Kentucky.
No, he wouldn't. The thing I was talking to my buddy about this last night. Who I used to coach with at St. Cat. Shout out Mike Rickers. And I was talking to him last night. He said he's not going anywhere because what he's built there is just insane.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, AJ.
I mean, he's getting the pro prospects. I mean, he's got Tristan Newton, who's a 3-year grad transfer from. He's got Sunoco. Sunoco's in the league with somebody, so he's developing pro prospects. And let's put it this way: no disrespect to Storrs, Connecticut, but I'm going to disrespect you a little bit.
Huh.
There's not a lot to do there.
Have you been?
It doesn't seem to be a lot to do there. Let's put it
okay. Yeah, I've not been. I've never been to Connecticut.
But
it's close to New York City, though.
It is close to New York City. That's why, and you have the draw playing in Madison Square Garden.
And he's an East Coast guy.
And he's an East Coast guy. So I don't see him going anywhere. Now,
okay.
The one hire I do want to talk about.
Okay.
This just came across the wire, and we have been a show for a few days. Drew we had him on the show.
Yep.
Chris Holtzman got hired at DePaul. The coach from Ohio State. So that should be interesting.
Oh, the coach that got fired from Ohio State?
Yeah, he got hired at
DePaul.
Which should be interesting because he's a Midwest guy too.
Yeah. He was pretty good at Ohio State.
He was pretty good until the last year where they kind of fizzled out. So.
Yeah.
But I think they had a lot of stuff going on there that I wasn't mentioned. So.
Okay. All right. I'm switching sports on you.
Go ahead.
Major League Baseball.
Yes, sir.
I got a couple different things to throw at you. Where do you want to start?
What do you got?
I think we better start with the Brewers.
They are rolling right now. The youth and enthusiasm is just off the charts right now.
They're second behind the Pittsburgh Pirates, another team that's rolling.
Pittsburgh's got it rolling. I think the Brewers, they can get just enough pitching, they'll be fine.
Who?
I think the Brewers, if they can get just enough pitching, they'll be fine.
Do you really?
I do. Because I think Joe Ross was good last night, which was amazing to see him go 6 1/3.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to my buddy Vinny Rattino last night.
Yeah.
I didn't talk to him. I texted him.
Mm-hmm.
Said Joel was good. William Contreras is good.
Mm-hmm.
Adamas is good. Chira's going to be good. I don't think Chira's going to have a lot of power to begin with.
He's
But
hit 2 homers already.
I said a lot. And Christian got 4. So
It'd be great if he keeps playing well.
if Chira keeps playing well, I think the usage is going to draw the attention of the fans. I was I they won 7 of 10. They go to Baltimore. How about this, Jack? They go to Baltimore, and they asked Bill Schroeder if they wanted to face Corbin Burns this weekend. He said no. They asked Bill Schroeder, the play-by-play analyst, if he wanted the Brewers to face Corbin Burns this weekend. He said no.
Well, what do you feel about that? Do you think he's right?
I think he's right. I don't want to face Corbin.
Okay. So you're on board with Bill. Bill's a good man.
Mainly because I love watching Corbin pitch, but not against my team.
Okay. Well, you may have to see it anyway. Will you watch? Are you going to be more interested in the Brewers or the Bucks this weekend?
Honestly, the Brewers, because I don't see Baltimore that often.
Okay. All right.
And keep in mind, after Sunday, the Bucks have a week off.
Oh, okay.
Because of the play-in tournament.
All right. I'm going to stay in Major League Baseball because there's a troubling thing going on in Major League Baseball.
What is it?
All the pitchers with arm injuries. Big time, big name injuries.
Spencer Strider.
Yuri Perez, Framber Valdez. I think those two, Yuri and Framber, should be not allowed to play until they get the respective first name because I don't like those 2 first names. Spencer Strider, that's another questionable first name. Josiah Gray, who's he, AJ? Do you know who that is?
I don't know who that is.
Okay, he's another one. Shane Bieber and Garrett Cole have all had elbow injuries.
Yeah, but Garrett Cole was in the beginning of spring training.
So what? It affects the season, right?
Understand.
Understand. Okay, but here's the thing. In 2023, this is according to, I got this off The Athletic this morning, giving them credit. 35.3% of Major League Baseball pitchers last year, so over a third of Major League Baseball pitchers had, not all in one year, Tommy John surgery.
I think Brian Anderson, your friend Brian Anderson, hit it on the head the other night. He said the issue with these guys is they're not learning how to pitch anymore.
Well,
they're learning how to throw hard.
That's right. Velocity is
is up, which causes arm injuries.
And more pitchers are throwing 100 miles an hour. The average speed of the fastball went from 92 to 94. In 2024, this season, since the beginning of the season, including spring training, nine big name pitchers have had Tommy John surgery.
That's just saying we got to throw softer, Jay. I mean, I'm not saying we got to throw softer, but you really have to protect the arm or either throw softer or throw harder for shorter. These starts are getting shorter and shorter, and that's because guys are just throwing hard and hard and hard and hard. And it's just like these starts are getting shorter and shorter. It's just crazy.
Okay, I hear that, but how do you say to somebody, "Don't throw as hard"? Is that realistic? Because just your natural thing is you want to throw. I mean, this is a human being, a competitor.
I understand that, but we're going to start counting. We're going to start. My only thought process is we're going to start counting arms.
Yeah, they are. I'm not saying they should. I'm just saying, how can you say to someone, "Don't throw it so hard," and
I think that's the key. You need a good. The key is you need a pitching coach like Derek Johnson and Chris. Hook that learn how to preserve arms.
Like who? Run. Like who? AJ?
What?
Who did you say a pitching coach like?
Derek Johnson and Chris Hook, who know how to preserve arms for the long run.
Who are they? Brewers pitching
Johnson.
coaches?
Well, Johnson used to be the pitching coach for the Brewers when they started being really good, and then he's now the pitching coach for the Reds. And then
Okay.
Chris Hook is the current pitching coach for the Brewers.
And you think they're both good pitching coaches?
I think they're both good because I think they know how to preserve arms.
Okay. Well, Wade Miley sure doesn't have to worry about preserving his arms. He never throws it hard.
He throws today.
What's that? He throws today?
He throws today.
Oh, God.
Yeah. By the way, since being outscored by the Reds 8-0, the Brewers are now up in the series. Aggregate runs. So they're now up.
Okay.
But Wade, your friend Wade throws today. So.
Wade, they hit it at Miley?
Yeah, right. In that bandbox, it could be a long day.
It could be a long day. Okay, that's everything I got, AJ. It's 9:31. We've done our half hour. We've come to my
wisdom?
Yeah, my favorite part of the show is listening to some words of wisdom, not necessarily sports related, but though you often connect the two. But what do you have?
So it's midweek and it's also nice outside. So if you have a chance, get outside. Just to reset your mind a little bit. Get outside and not necessarily work outside, but get outside if you can. And also, if you have a chance to meet somebody, if you get a chance to meet somebody new today, like run into someone new across paths, do it. I had the chance yesterday. I met someone at my PT clinic who I'd never met before, and it just made me smile. Meeting somebody new and get an opportunity to get a different perspective on things. So it's gonna be do something cool today. Do something fun. Do something that brings you joy and makes you laugh and makes you smile. So that's all my words of wisdom today, Jeff.
All right, those are good ones. AJ's advice from AJ. Gotta love it.
Yes. Oh, by the way, Jack, I don't know if we'll be on air next Wednesday.
Okay.
I have a speech for 400.
So, well, just blow us off. We're nothing.
No, but at 9 o'clock.
You have fans. You have millions of fans around the world that are watching this thing, and you're going to ditch them all for 400.
At 9 o'clock, I should be good because I have to leave for random by 10 o'clock. So.
We can move it earlier, or we can do it Tuesday night. AJ, don't worry about it.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Well, thanks for the words of wisdom. Go out and meet somebody today and be nice to them, like I would be. Right, AJ?
Yeah, be nice to them, like Jack.
Okay.
We need more people like Jack.
Yeah, you do. This world does. We do. You need people to say, "What's your first question? Creamy or crunchy?"
I know. I told somebody that yesterday. I was at PT and they made me a peanut and jelly, and they asked creamy or country, and I'm like, well, I've heard that question before.
You're a good man, AJ.
Yes, sir.
Have a great week, and thanks for the advice and the wisdom and the tough take on sports, saying it like it is.
Yes, sir.
Way to go, AJ. See you on Sunday morning.
See you Saturday morning.
Saturday morning. That's right. We're going to switch. Yeah, we're going to switch. That's right. Big programming news.
Big programming note. We're doing Saturdays now because of Dak has obligations he has to attend to on Sundays.
That's right.
So we're
and it ain't those obligations ain't church. Just so I clarify that.
Yeah, right.
All right. So Saturday morning, AJ, like 9:30 or 10 o'clock.
Yeah, somewhere in there. I should be around.
Okay. Well, we'll post it. It's probably going to be 10. Why don't we say 10 unless it changes? Right. If that doesn't work, let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you Saturday morning at 10. And AJ, pay attention to the sports world a little bit. Stuff happens in between our shows. I don't have to be the one bringing all the news all the time.
It does.
You do. All right. Take care, man. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.